by myself easily. I once read that dogs that live in avocado orchards have really glossy coats because of all the avocados that lie on the ground, they snaffle up. So every time I eat avocado, I think of the glossy coat I'm gonna have. I find it best to gouge out lumps of avocado with a teaspoon, drop them in, some pumpkin seeds, just rattle them out, about a quarter cup. And now just add the dressing, those flecks of lime as it pours over, and mix everything together gently. Well, everything is harmoniously mingled and just needs to be arranged so delicately on the plate. All I want to do now is add a final few teaspooned out hillocks of avocado. And the really great thing is I feel I'm eating something which is full of health, but it's such a huge portion. Yogurt with fresh figs and pistachios is the perfect feel-good dessert. Delicious and beautiful. I'm making it next. Now that we know that red wine is good for us, I think it would be positively bad not to indulge a bit. Ah, look at this, beaded bubbles winking at the rim. Anyway, my other excuse is that I need a splash of it, tablespoon, for my syllabub yoghurt. Syllabub is generally kind of sweetened, sugared cream whipped up with citrus and wine or sherry, and this is the virtuous version. Yes to the citrus and the wine, and on top we have honey and yoghurt. And we need a tablespoon of honey. Just whip or whisk, stir languidly the wine, honey and zest of an orange together, all the better, to mix and combine before pouring in 3/4 of a cup or thereabouts of low-fat bio yogurt. There's something immensely soothing, like a balm about this. It tastes wonderful on top of everything else. You know me, if it isn't delicious, I'm not going to eat it. And my final touch here is just a pinch of ground cinnamon. It needs to be mixed in. And what I love here is the combination of coolness of texture and taste, but warmth of flavourings, the warmness of wine and honey, cinnamon and orange. And I like to eat this by lacing it around some ripe, bulging-bellied soft figs, quartered. And if figs aren't in season, just use any soft fruit you want. And then almost lace the syllabubbed yoghurt through the figs. The beautiful pink spiced cream is just exquisite here. And just to add a different taste, different colour, a different texture, I want a sprinkling, about a teaspoon on each, of nibbed or splintered pistachios. Lazily I get these from a specialist store, but obviously you can easily chop up your own nuts. Luscious, fragrant and good for you. I'm not complaining. I know, right? Sorry. no secret of the fact that I adore food shopping, but I particularly relish it when what I buy makes me feel good too. I love the juicy crunch of peppers. I know that red are the absolute best for you, but I gotta have orange. I mean, look at this. And yellow too. I love the way they look like a fire in the fridge. I love Brazil nuts, and since they're so good for you, I do feel it's my duty to eat them. And what's more, I feel I deserve some sort of commendation for doing so. I've always been a complete tea addict, and now I know it's good for you, I feel quite smug about it. As for the herbal teas, I can't quite work out whether I really like them or whether I've just trained myself to like them. Whatever, it works. Don't go anywhere, because next I'm making my antioxidant fruit salad. The ultimate pick-me-up any time of the day or night. My antioxidant salad is just about the only thing I can think of that is both good for you and addictive. Mango, pomegranate, blueberries, all things that make your cells very, very grateful. I find the easiest way to deal with a mango is by scoring round the skin all the way round lengthwise and then ripping off the skin and then cut down right down to the bone. I do know it isn't a bone. And then the other way, like a sort of cross hatching pattern. And now cut right down flat against the bone to release a pile of golden cubes. Now let's take this bit of skin off. It does get messy, but I like a bit of mess. Lengthways now. And across. And one down. Now I'm going to get on with the pomegranate. Normally I get the pomegranate seeds out by thwacking on the fruit with a wooden spoon. I'm going for a slightly more brutal approach now by trying out a rolling pin. And it really works. And the squeeze of the red juice. Beautiful. Remaining half. And this is the thing, this is so beautiful with all these bright colours. I find it uplifting, so that I know it's healthy, but I feel that it's doing my soul good too. If only I had one. And now tumble in a darkly glimmering cup of blueberries. And the juice, because I think a bit of sharpness is nice, of half a lime. Spritz like this, as long as you don't have any cuts. Mix this gently together. I don't want to bruise any of the beautiful fruit. Look at that. I could eat this for breakfast, lunch, tea, and late night snack. What I love is that not only does it taste good, but I know it does me good. And only chocolate with the same. But it is. I mean, obviously I'm only eating this for its antioxidant properties. Don't believe me?